Welcome to the Radio Vault Mystery Theater. I am the keeper of the vault. We have many times in our history as human beings when a disaster hits us that affects humanity as a whole. We should learn from the past because when we don't, we are forced to relive it, mostly causing calamity. Our story tonight is Infestation. Act 1. The tiny, obscure bacteria was found in a bedbug bite on a random person. Doctors believe it was only an allergic reaction. They were wrong. The bacteria mutated exponentially when mixed with the bedbug's chemistry, making the bacteria and the bedbugs more resistant to antibiotics. It also made the bedbugs stronger and more prolific. Soon, the bedbug infestation, the Nichimex, spread worldwide. Dr. Simone Michaels was the leading expert in infectious disease. She spoke to Gordon Fletcher, her assistant, as they worked on a cure.
This Nichimex infection is nothing like I've ever seen. It's so robust and grows faster than any bacterial infection ever known. Mortality within 30 days.
And the bedbugs are everywhere now and spreading it. They've started eating dead bodies now.
I thought for sure this strain of bacteria would jump to other animals as it grew, but it only seems to affect humans. The bedbugs have now mutated as well. They are now also feeding on flesh instead of just blood.
Dr. Michaels, I was wondering if we might be going about this in the wrong way.
What do you mean?
I mean, we have been focusing on the bacteria. Maybe we should focus on the hosts that are the main cause of the spread.
You mean the bedbugs? Some research has been on them too. They have mutated and are increasingly difficult to eradicate. They now can survive in conditions more adverse than ever before, and they seem to get more resistant as time goes on.
So how do we get rid of them?
There's only two ways that have ever been effective with this mutated insect that carries the strain. Either heat at 200 degrees or completely submerge them in water for 10 minutes.
This infection has grown so fast, people are dying by the hundreds of thousands each day. We have to find a cure soon or there won't be anyone left to cure. In fact, I think we are the only two healthy ones in this research facility.
You can't focus on that. Just don't get within 6 feet of anyone that's infected, even if they're in the early stages, and avoid the bedbugs at all costs.
That is getting more difficult by the day. After my roommates got it, they left. They got a little crazy there at the end. I haven't heard from either of them since.
My husband was one of the first victims to die from it. So I am determined not to let this damn infection win. Yeah, it may come to us sealing off a couple sections of the facility here and make this our home until we can figure this stuff out.
We'd have to set up a sort of decontamination room. One that we could make sure to rid ourselves of any latent bedbugs and then heat it to 200 degrees after leaving to make sure none of them could follow us into the living area.
I need to find a way to make the pyrethroids more potent if we're going to focus on the main hosts. But we need to find a way to attack the pathogen itself, because it may learn to find a more suitable host.
We have to be concerned with contagion. If we can't stop that, then we are just spinning our wheels, don't you think?
It's moving so fast. It's hard to know where to start.
End of Act 1. And now, Act 2. The contagion had grown worse than Gordon and Simone could ever have imagined. People had started to panic as the bacteria did its work, and quickly made them go insane as it entered their brains. With their safe area completed, the two lived together in isolation within the research facility, only going out to get supplies occasionally.
It's my turn to go out and get supplies. We're running low.
Be sure you have enough butane in the torch so that they don't swarm you. Oh, and take compound 96 with and try it on them. I think this may be the one that can wipe them out.
That's it. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Be vigilant and be sure to test the new compound.
Do you need more blood samples to test the antibiotic?
Yes, please. But only where the decomposition is in the early stages, and don't touch the bodies.
What? Am I stupid? I always use 2 layers of gloves and seal the container just like you.
Of course. I know that. This is just so lethal, I have to keep reminding myself of proper procedure. We can't afford even a tiny slip-up.
Of course. I promise to be careful.
See if you can find some more butane tanks. We may have to switch to propane if we don't get butane soon.
Roger that. See you soon.
I'm starting to understand the pathology of this bacteria, but I still can't seem to isolate the reason it grows so exponentially. Compound X204 failed to achieve desired results, Nichemix bacteria. I think it's time to induce senescence in the infected cells to see if we can at least slow the growth. Is that you, Gordon?
Yes. I'm about to enter decontamination now. Simone, we have to talk when I come in.
Is everything alright?
I'm okay. We just need to talk. Let me decontaminate. We can talk in a few minutes, okay?
Roger that.
Simone kept working on an antibody to destroy the Nichemix infestation, wondering what Gordon needed to talk to her about. She would soon find out some bad news.
Gordon?
Yes. I've gone through the decontamination. Can you let me in?
Did you get everything?
Yes. I even found some propane torches, and we're gonna need them.
Why? What's happened?
The bedbugs have increased 100-fold, and they have become very aggressive. When I was drawing blood from one of the bodies for the sample, they started coming from everywhere. They started to eat the flesh on the body and coming after me too. I had to use the torch to get away.
So we can't go out solo anymore, can we?
I don't think we can risk it anymore. One needs to watch for bedbugs and infected people while the other one gathers.
We're not gonna make it, are we?
Yes, we are. Don't even start talking like that. We are close to an answer to killing the bedbugs and stopping the Nichemix.
Simone and Gordon discuss strategy as they eat. End of Act 2. And now, a word from our sponsor.
Banded together from remote factories are 13 of the most sinister snacks of all time. The Legion of Boom. Dedicated to a single objective: the expansion of your waistline. Only one group dares to challenge this intergalactic threat: the Superfoods. Gathered from the cosmic farmland of the universe, here in this great hall of produce, are the most powerful foods of good ever assembled. Broccoli, almonds, lentils and quinoa, blueberry, salmon, and the Wonder Twins, flax and kale, with their special yogurt Greek. To fight for nutrition, to feed those who are hungry, with 10 essential vitamins and minerals, to serve all mankind. These are the superfoods. Tonight's episode, Attack of the 8-Year-Old Children.
Get him off me! Get him off me! He's eating me!
Broccoli, no!
And now, Act 3. The supplies started to run low again, so the pair decided to go in search for more together. Simone and Gordon had designed the safe area so that only one could gain entry by having the other stand inside the open door. So they agreed to leave the door slightly open. This proved to be a bad mistake.
There. That should do it. We'll leave the doors slightly ajar so we can get back in.
We need to return as soon as possible to make sure our area doesn't get contaminated.
Agreed.
They're everywhere! My God!
This is much worse than last time.
Let's go!
There's someone. Let's get a sample.
The body is covered with the bed bugs.
I have a vial of used blood from the lab. They'll be attracted to it.
It's working! Hurry! Let's get a sample!
Ah!
Gordon?
This one is alive! Simone! He stabbed me! I'm bleeding! No! Ah!
Attracted to Gordon's fresh blood, the bedbugs swarm on Gordon, and he is soon consumed by them. Simone runs for her life and makes it back to safety and starts decontamination.
What am I gonna do now? Gordon is dead. How am I gonna get supplies? No. Everything is destroyed. Everything has been compromised. What am I going to do?
You'll die like the rest of us.
Beware, even a little mistake can be fatal. Infestation is a production by Troop of Lost Souls Entertainment and Film Syndicate. Written by Charlie Mitchell, produced by Anthony Stapiello, and directed by Raquel Baker. Post-production and sound effects by Brian Collins. Commercials by Joe J. Thomas. Video post by Norugo Ito. The cast was played by Joe Filippone as Gordon Fletcher, Hava Stearns as Simone Michaels, Joycelyn Liu as Insane Woman, and I am Trevor Bates, your psychotic storyteller and keeper of the vault. Remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Tune in next week and listen if you dare.